Blink Publishing presents A Slice of Fried Gold. Taste my memories. Written and read by me, Nick Frost. As you will see when I begin my audiobook, it's helpfully broken up into small bite-size excuse the pun, pieces so you can easily navigate around recipes. If you wanted to, you can go back to a particularly delicious-sounding recipe you might want to cook for your tea, or to skip forwards to dessert. No judgment here. The chocolate tart is the best. This way, it hopefully gives you a bit of freedom to play around with the recipes and to hear my memories behind them when you want them. Forward. Let me start this audiobook by saying, I am not a chef. Not a chef. Not by a long way. I wouldn't ever dare pretend to be something that takes years of toil and sweat and tears to become. To call yourself a chef, you have to earn that shit. I am a cook. At best. A self-taught cook, and I'm proud of that. I may not know the difference between a sous vide and a sous pollard, but I can slice a mushroom faster than any motherfucker. One of the questions I get asked a lot by people who believe the film, TV industry is just one long Krug-soaked premiere is who's the most famous person you've ever met. I get it. For a civilian, it's fun, it's exciting, the chance to meet famous people, to rub shoulders with the stars. It's glamorous. It isn't glamorous. Maybe for Riri, not for Mimi. Having to wear a suit to go and watch a film is annoying to me. I hate it. I would make the film for free and you'd pay me to attend the premiere. The truth is, I've met loads of incredibly famous, successful people, but for me, I'm often working with them, and one has to be professional, even if you're a fan. I've always felt it's best to just get on and knuckle down and get the work done. Support when necessary, be a sounding board, a straight man, the funny one, or just give my lines off camera to them with as much commitment and passion as I did when the camera was pointed at me. That's my job. Maybe at some point down the line I'd fanboy out a bit to them, or I'd phone up Simon Pegg and squeal down the line that I just met so-and-so. I once, during the casting process of Paul Saturn, ate a chicken Caesar salad with Sigourney Weaver. When she left, I reached over and popped one of her uneaten croutons into my mouth. A tangible memory of the dream I'd just lived through. No, the people I always get starstruck meeting are chefs. Michelin-starred chefs. I'm awful around them. I had lunch once at Angela Hartnett's place, and she came out to say hello, and I couldn't talk to her. I'm terrible. When René Redzepi from Noma followed me on Instagram, I squealed and span round, giddy as a prom queen. I feel I've just always understood the commitment and graft it takes day in, day out to become a Michelin-starred chef. I've always felt that cooking can be found hanging out on the corner of art and science. I love that. I'm fascinated by it. What a talent to master art and science. I've had some commercial experience, though. As a 21-year-old, I began working as a waiter at Chiquito's Mexican restaurant in Staples Corner. I imagined I'd stay for 3 or 4 months in order to make some scratch and figure out what next. I was there for 7-ish years. A lot of years. More years than I expected, but fuck it. The tips were good and I was a fantastic waiter. My as-yet undiagnosed ADHD loved the chaos and lunacy of even the busiest shift. I could comfortably serve often 12 tables at once. After some time, though, the customers began to wear on me slightly. There are only so many times I could take people sending racks of ribs back because they had bones in. Or once a woman complained her margarita was too cold, so asked me to put more ice in it. Then there was the rudest man in the world, who treated me like shit for 3 hours, then threw a 50p at me as he left. The joke was on him, though, as not only had I used that 50p to scratch fuck out of his murk, but I had also dropped a tiny piece of meat into his vegetarian chimichanga. I figured I'd have my revenge in this life and the next. Don't fuck with waiters. I moved into the kitchen. I moved away from the limelight into the dirt and sweat and shit, and I loved it. At first...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?